Hello, YouTube gamers. This is Aero from N2 Mobile Games, where we're into mobile games. I'm bringing you more Clash Royale. I am currently stuck somewhere in the 2,000 to 220 range, or 2,200 range for trophies. I've been there for quite some time. I feel like I'm stuck in what I would call a doldrum. A couple other people in my clan have been experiencing the same thing, and so I'm basically not reevaluating my entire deck or my playstyle. I've just noticed that there's one card that never really gets fixed, never really exactly does what I want it to be in my current playstyle. My entire bottom row is rock solid. Those are the units I like using. I have no question about whether or not I like using them because I've been using them forever. And Dark Prince has never given me reasons to go, oh, I hate this unit. I just go, man, he is interesting. I've got to really figure out how he works. He's my kind of jerk, honestly. Fireball, it is not the most important spell in my deck, but I certainly do like it and utilize it often. And it's very responsible for getting last second tower hits to take opponents out. Freeze is most certainly integral to my deck. I use it all the time. Tesla, I go back and forth on, but honestly, I don't think it's going anywhere because it's still consistent and good for its cost. And so that upper quadrant right there with the baby dragon, points at it, other way. He's right over there. Actually, I'm going to switch him. No, that's good. But right over there. That's what I can never figure out. It's been an Inferno Tower before. It's been minion hordes, things like that. Usually it has around a 5 cost in it. I usually run a deck around 4.1, which is quote-unquote heavy and not responsive. But, I mean, if you've watched the channel at all, you seem to see there are ways of defending, even with a quote-unquote slow and clunky deck. I like picking higher quality units, not because they cost more, but because they do what I ask them to do consistently. And I feel like that's what I've got in my deck. So what we've got right now is a conundrum. It's very much the point that I hate playing against mortar decks and that they're very frequent because that's how people basically cheat you out of wins by playing basically extremely passive-aggressive quote-unquote winning strategies where they sit there and go, well, if you don't take that out, I'm going to continue to chip away at your tower and take down one of your towers and win this game. So, that's a really unattractive thing to play against, so I always want to keep that in mind. Will this be remedied? Who knows? Probably, future, etc. So I've played with Balloon lately, and that did a really solid job of it, but Balloon doesn't actually fight. Balloon only takes towers, and I find it's very difficult to use consistently. I would have to get a lot of experience, and I honestly don't know if my deck supports it. I'm going to try Baby Dragon because it's air support. I haven't used Baby Dragon almost at all, so we're going to give that a try. I also threw cash at my Witch and my Prince. Those are in the 5 cost range that I'm willing to accept. Maybe I would try something higher than 5 costs, but I doubt it. And then I'm also willing to give a try to basically a couple of different magical spells. I could throw Poison or Zap on top of what I already do. That's a lot of spells and not a lot of units. But as I said, I've really struggled finding what it is that I want to throw in my deck to make it more effective. And, we'll give it a try. We'll see where we get. We'll start with Baby Dragon. We'll play at least 5 rounds with Baby Dragon. If I see it's got glaring flaws, I will quickly abort and try something out and start switching it out. Any comments for what people would think would work in there, I'll happily take them. I just figured, I'm at a point where I'm going to swing between 2,000 and 2,200. Woo, how much fun is that? Okay, so Fireball's going to do a job there. And then Goblins get on that. So this is the mortar I'm talking about. Baby Dragon did an okay job there because just about everybody who uses mortar has some sort of basically bodyguard for it, which isn't surprising. Because, why don't you just, make it so that it's even harder to take care of the thing that's auto-hitting towers from, range? That makes total sense that that's in the game. And then a 4 cost mortar, totally fair. Anyway, if you play with mortar, I'm sure you can tell me what the difficulties are and what's so hard about playing it. But honestly, I'm not gonna believe you very much. It doesn't look like Mortar tries very hard at all to win. It looks like all you do is throw down this Mortar and go, oh, look at me, I used my moves. And, you know, for me, I have difficulty respecting that. It looks like you're just trying to win the game by whatever tactics that are in there, and this is just a niche part of the game and that you're exploiting it. So that's me getting salty. Apologize. I try not to be negative, but, you know, as I said, I'm going back and forth and not getting anywhere, and it's getting frustrating. So I can tell you straight out that most of the stuff that I run into is inability to deal with Mortar effectively, and then once I've built a deck that's capable of dealing with that one thing, it kind of feels cruddy, and it doesn't feel like I'm, you know, actually playing my deck. I'm playing some counter deck because basically there's in the game something that isn't really very fair, but you have to deal with. And so, as I said, we're just going to round robin it. May the best card win, etc. I've got my thumbnail today is, you know, King John Cena going effing crazy on people because I'm a little bit strung out, and I'm okay admitting that because it gets frustrating to really be trying and not getting anywhere. And I know everybody has differing levels of this. I just, you know, as I said, I just figured I pointed out because that's where I'm at right now. So Baby Dragon's doing what I wanted him to do, and the reason why I was okay including him in my deck. He didn't get the Giant Skeleton's bomb all the way to the tower, but what he did do is provide really good air support, so I could see that working. In addition to Dark Prince, like, this is kind of like a genius stroke on my part, because I'm really hoping this works, quote-unquote. So we're waiting on the Tesla. Screw it. Freeze that right now. Just win this game right now. Donk. Okay, so there's a Mortar down. It makes me feel better. But yeah, I know what I play with. I know what I'm playing isn't necessarily like a very quick or intuitive or even like straightforward way to play. I just pick up the characters that I think work well and basically the way they interact together. And I go try to actually play the game with that, regardless of like economy for Elixir and things like that. So I can acknowledge that what I'm doing may not be the most flexible, but what it is enjoying and satisfying to play. And I hope that's the sort of feeling that other people get from this sort of thing. Okay, so we might be able to man-fight this off. It's looking less likely now. So that's going to blow up. We're not going to throw any more resources at it. Unfortunate. Tesla will go down for you, Hog Rider. They have a level 6 Hog Rider. I am very jealous. I'm working on that currently. Baby Dragon, I think you're going to help me a lot right now. You're going to help me continuously, actually, maybe. I'm not sure if he's going to work out, but I got, like, sort of a good feeling about this. If nothing else, I will have a cute Baby Dragon in my deck. But realistically, I'd like something more than just something cute in my deck. Okay, so bombs and stuff. We'll see where we get with this. With the charge on that, it actually might have done enough damage to get in here and get some hits. That's at least a charge for me. It didn't hit those barbarians, which is unfortunate. But we'll see what we get. Okay, so that's going to be a blowout. Not going to get a little positive action. Tesla's just basically there for for bodyguarding. We don't really want to take excessive amounts of damage on these things. On the towers. So sometimes throwing the additional support structure, it's just not a bad choice. Baby Dragon's speed is a little bit faster than I think it is. It makes it very attractive. Freeze on that. I got nothing else. And then we'll fireball that as soon as those little guys get into range. And that's good enough for me, because that's a regular volley. They can get maybe like 300 off of it. That's good for them, but, you know, it's not, like, amazing. Tesla will go down to clean up the garbage, because they're not going to die. Obviously, that was expensive use there, but I didn't have any other cards. And Minion Horde will wreck up your tower. So, you know. playing it smart. But they just use Minion Horde. I think Baby Dragon gets to sit here and knock down this bomb tower for me, which is pretty freaking cool, to be honest. I like it a lot. And then we're going to show Giant Skeleton up front. We'll still have... Ooh... Okay, so bomb's going to go off. That's going to actually protect our Hog Rider from all that mess. Freeze, please. Freeze, please in time. Thank God. I was talking too much and not pressing fast enough, so I was getting real paranoid there. It's looking real good. I don't know how well Baby Dragon defends against a full thing of Barbarians. We shall find out. Hog Rider will wreck my junk. That's a good enough freeze to warrant it. What we really need to do is get in here, and maybe this will help. We'll find out. Fireball might help as well. Oh, do it, Baby Dragon. Be my hero. Be my hero! Oh, oh, that's so crushing. Anyway, is what it is. I'm not seeing me losing this, but it was really close to winning. So, you know, Baby Dragon might be a thing that I want to spend. Well, I don't know how you spend other than the shop, but try to level up. Baby Dragon's stretching his wings. I'm getting a good feeling out of him. We aren't getting these, you know, one-sided victories. Those don't happen anymore at Royal Arena unless you've just got some sort of gimmick and the person you're playing against has no defenses against said gimmick. So, that's no good. So he's going to get Elixir Charge time. I need both the Giant Skeleton and the Dark Prince down there, so instead we'll throw Dark Prince and Sphere Goblins. We will back up with Baby Dragon. Ooh, this might be really good, actually. I don't know. I honestly don't know how good this will be. So Baby Dragon sort of is a... Nah, this is good. Okay, so... Baby Dragon is now part of my Bulldozer combo. I am welcoming him aboard. We're going to have to see what we can do to get him fancier sooner than later. We have a second Tesla that's extremely fortunate for me, because I'm going to need it right now. There we go. Like, right now. That's what I'm going to need it. Okay, so that freeze goes down. We're not going to just leave that to hit there. It's going to get like 400 more damage off of it. I'm willing to trade a freeze for 400 damage. Spear Goblins, because, hey, let's see what they got, right? Give the little poke. Hey-ya! Good job, guy. So those are level 9 Spear Goblins. I've put a lot of time in my requests asking for Spear Goblins from people. That it was totally worth it for me. Baby Dragon's going to just clean this out. We're going to Fireball it, because I dislike wizards, because I am a wizard, darn it. Look at my Fireball magic. And then... It's not enough to do anything. If he gets a hit... Oh, I was about to say, if he gets a hit, then that would make him, like, the biggest of champs. We're waiting on a full Bulldozer combo. No, we're not. What we're going to do is throw in a Tesla. We're going to play real defense that employs... We're going to throw the... We're going to throw the skeleton correctly. We're going to throw the Dark Prince. Once they commit to this, we are going to try really hard to get a Hog Rider over there, but that's going to fail now. So Explosion's going to go off. Baby Dragon's going to go off. Oh my goodness, these guys don't like me. I'm going to need to freeze all of this. And I'm going to need a Tesla. And then I'm going to need a Fireball. So they froze. It's not good. Honestly, there's no way I'm saving that tower. It's going down, like, right now. And as you can see, with that extremely long timer on the bomb tower that's still sitting there going, ha ha ha, there's 2 of them. Yeah, I don't really know why bomb towers got a minute duration when no other structure does. It doesn't exactly seem to be all that great. I'm sure they're for spawner decks, because let's face it, spawner decks, they're totally fair as well. so I'm sure that's blowback from that, but I don't know. We'll see. Ah. So I got King with me today. He wants to know how I amazingly aged so fast with that there mustache. That'll go away. Don't you worry, buddy. There'll be I will have less mustache by next week for sure. My mustache definitely comes in phases. I don't personally like my mustache, but you know, is what it is. Can't knock it. Oof, no good. No good. Okay, so Tesla will distract. And let's pick ourselves back up again. See what we get here. Do. Okay, we'll throw out... Well, even though I had it picked card-wise, apparently I was too fast with one of my fingers than the others. I was going to pick out Dark Prince against that. I mean, this still works. It's just, I mean, this is kind of the whole reason why I didn't do it. It's because I was really kind of hoping to save my giant skeletons for something else. I don't have anything amazing that's going to go in this lane. But at the same time, I can always just, you know... I can throw a bunch of junk down their tube and see what they can do about it. Freeze, it's pretty solid. I don't have Fireball fast enough to save this. It's really unfortunate. So, good job freezing. That completely screwed my entire initiative. And, you know, like, that was the point of it, so good job. Another stalemate. Awesome. Yeah, so we're just going to start working on the other side. If they just want to throw the same giant skeleton every single time, we got ways of dealing with that. We'll freeze this. We'll Tesla. Fireball for that. And Spear Goblins either will save my life or I will lose mercilessly. So there goes that. And this is looking bad. But, you know, that's what happens when you get bored playing against tactics. You just go, hey, why don't I try something else? And then you don't play well, quote-unquote. But, you know... It's not easy to tell how everything's going to work out until the very end anyway, so beating up on yourself over somebody playing well against you, especially when they're going to sit back and play with basically a pump and just counter all of your moves. I mean, that's all that's happened this entire time, other than that I decided that I actually wanted to like push a different lane because I was tired of the lane that we were in. I could have drawn this easily, just sat here in the draw like I'm doing presently. The only reason that they get that up on me is because I let enough junk run through on my left-hand side because I was getting really bored of drawing. I think everybody gets bored of drawing enough times in a row. I don't think that makes me an exception. Oh, I see how it is. I put comments in the clan, and you guys come out here to make fun of me. I approve. My clan is 100% the best clan, then. Oh, man, that's so funny. Royal for Muse. You say that, King. The King is saying that Royal Arena is not that bad, except for when he fights a level 9. I don't know. It hit like 2400 and then tell me that it's easy, and I will totally believe you. But, like, my God. Like, getting over 2300 is just a complete pain in the ass. Because you continuously get people who are actually, like, you know... trying to win the game as opposed to just being silly. I definitely define my deck as a combination of trying to win and playing silly. I absolutely try to like actually continue to have fun while playing this game. I don't see the point in playing this game if it's going to be OMG stats. That's going to make me so good at this game. That is not the sort of player I am. I absolutely play for entertainment. I play games for fun. I'm pretty sure that should be self-explanatory, but some people get stuck on that idea, and for some reason, games aren't fun unless they're winning. And I'm like, okay, cool. Um, you know, boop boop boop. So we got our defenses up. Hog Rider with Baby Dragon. Go, Baby Dragon. Be my friend. Dragon. Fireball. Yeah, so I kind of like doing that. They're always going to throw something to try to get rid of your dragon when you be a jerk and just throw cheap shots like that. But at the same time, the baby dragon seems to come out of it relatively unscathed because he's not taking any hits, which is really good. That's obviously going to be a blowout. We're going to save just enough to get Hog Rider in there. And there's a rocket, so we'll take that opportunity and just cry about the fact that they're just going to use Bomb Tower over and over and over again. Yeah. Boop, boop, boop. Just standard defense. I mean, witches are pretty intimidating behind, like, a long push, but it's really hard to get a witch behind a really good long push just because they're so punitive. This person is, just throwing elixir pumps left and right, so it's easy to see how maybe they could, like, work that, but I see pumps go down, and I have no interest in not pushing in. I mean, if you don't do that, they basically just get to do whatever they want. So this person's also throwing double structures. I threw double structures. I felt really safe all the time. And then on top of double structures, all they're doing is basically throwing elixir pumps and rockets. In my opinion, this is a way to play the game if you want to be bored and go, OMG, I shoot rockets constantly. They're not putting any faith in their interaction with their troops. Like, nothing here, there's no emphasis on, like, a push. Like, this is, at least in my opinion, as boring as humanly possible. They're going to say, oh, but I'm going to win. Look at me, I'm going to win in overtime. Haha, look, I've stopped you again. I'm going to use freeze against you. Oh my god, it's freeze. I never saw that before. Like, we've repeated this pattern, like, 5 times. And it's like, well, why aren't you playing better and beating them? And it's like, because defense beats offense in this game right now. It really does. Like, unless you've got some sort of amazing super golem push strat, they've got ways of stopping you. Like, at this point, it's just getting ridiculous, honestly. Oh my god, another defensive structure? You are so cool. Oh my god, freeze, because I need to hide behind a wall of ice. Oh look, one more rocket and I win the game. I'm so cool at this game.
Oh my god, I love it. Here's the rocket.
Better make all of my minions small and shitty so that they cost nothing.
Oh ho ho! And I threw arrows. I'm so skilled.
Yeah. So this is the doldrums. This is where I will eventually get agitated. I'm gonna make stupid mocking voices at them, and I apologize if that's annoying to you guys. If this is not what you want to hear from me, maybe I can cut it out. But as I said, I got on today going, you know what? I'm gonna try some stuff out. And I'm going to try stuff out because I see the same darn stuff all day long. I play this game an awful lot in the evening, basically before I go to bed. And, as I said, I swing a whole bunch between 2,000 and 2,200. And the problem is that you literally have people who are clearly only playing with decks that are designed to only win. Like, all they're doing is, like, pushing as many elixir pumps out as humanly possible and throwing rocket over and over and over again. Hiding behind mortars, hiding behind defensive structures. They're not even remotely interested in a melee. You're playing in a game where you have units and you basically summon them and throw them out and try to break other people's castles, and you're not doing that. You're literally just relying on basically siege warfare. And does that make you, like, not playing this game? No, this is totally a part of the game. Is it completely uninteresting to watch, to play against, to play as? Yes. Congratulations. Winning is more important than you actually enjoying yourself. Have a good day. And then so I've got both King and Akak giving me like the nicest of consolidations. King, I will throw out the friendly battle. Or no, you'll do it. And then you better not play a mortar deck. God, I hate you if you play a mortar deck. Not really. I actually like you a lot. Even if you played a mortar deck against me, I wouldn't be angry with you. Doot doot. So, let's see what we can do about this. Ooh, so if I had done that center, I wouldn't get hit by that tower. It's interesting information. I started playing with Baby Dragon literally today. I have not touched him since I was probably in like Arena 4 or something like that. Oh man, those level 9 goblins, they are totally fair. Oh my goodness. Yeah, common cards when you over level them, I don't know if it's technically over level for Royal Arena to have goblins of such magnitude and amazingness, but I love them. Like honestly, I wish they had bigger, beefier arms because they got them higher level. Because it would make sense why they're just chucking stuff. Okay, so we'll do this and this. Defensive structure. Let's see what we can do about getting through it. Valkyrie to clear out. Makes sense. Valkyrie's going to come directly for my gobs. None of that's actually going to get through, though. And then we're going to wait. We're going to wait and wait and wait and wait. Giant skeleton. And then there's a Hog Rider and a Baby Dragon. And then Pika is a really solid pickup, honestly. This is going to be, we're going to call it unfortunate. Nah, not worth that. Sorry about the coughs. Got a little bit of a tickle. So these baby dragons are getting a little bit silly at this point, but I'm liking it. I don't know. We'll see about this. They're an awful lot of fun, honestly. But yeah, obviously we're in extended overtime because that's how friendly matches work. Um, but yeah, I don't know. But I hope everybody noticed how long the bomb towers stay up there. Like they're the only thing that didn't get its duration reduced to under a minute. They stay up forever, honestly. Um, and like the fact that you also have to hack through the elixir pumps, it's not bad for you. It's just ideally you want the elixir pumps to actually give you like the elixir back. They can be used as defense though. Let's face it. Sometimes I throw elixir just for defense. So it's not like it's a misuse to use them and not get elixir out of them. It's just you have to balance that. And so that was a pretty good use of it, honestly, just as a blockade. It's I don't know. Elixir pump is either really effective or really ineffective against certain decks. And usually the times I find there to be ineffective is when you try to play them back and you play against somebody who has a rush deck. You play forward against somebody with a rush deck, they have to chop through them. That's totally true. But you can totally like flip flop and basically make a wrong call that's at the very beginning of a match and just lose massively because of them. And that's the reason why I didn't actually start picking up elixir pump, even though I've got a pretty high level one. But yeah, we're gonna get back to it. Baby Dragon is not betraying me. I played with Witch. It didn't do everything I wanted. Like it was great for a couple of the things, but like honestly, I like the Baby Dragon because it's anti-flying and it is flying. Freeze. That was not a hard decision there. That's first strike. I used to do that constantly. I know that I've changed as a player. I don't know if it makes me any better or worse. I used to throw Giant Skeleton immediately, just to see what they had in their deck to basically counter me the second we started play. It's actually very effective, but it can backfire massively. When you lose a game in under 30 seconds because you went for a really strong forward push, and it just turns around on you, you don't feel good. And it makes sense. Oh, go, my Giant Skeleton. Make their day explosive. That's beautiful. So, mission accomplished. Baby Dragon, pick that up for me, please. Spear Goblins in the back will clean up some of this garbage. It won't be perfect. It doesn't need to be. It just needs to stop them from doing thousands of damage to my structure. Or over 1,000 damage, honestly. That's gonna be no good, but I already released it, so it is what it is. I mean, I still got damage there totally, but like those goblins just chewed him up. I mean, yeah, you got a couple hundred off of it, but scheme of things, I'm about to take that just from these archers. If I had been any less lucky about what they played next. Fireball. Why not? And then goblins will counter that on the back end. Throw my sticks. Throw the sticks. The sticks. Oh. None of them threw the sticks. Yeah, no, there we go. I wanted to wait for me to have enough of a counterattack just in case they played anything strong. The move that I'm doing right now is basically just a jerk move. I'm totally okay with it being a jerk move. Okay, so... Oh my god, it's a bomb tower. I've never seen one of those before. It's never stalled out my offense before either. So cool. Okay, that wasn't very hard. And then we will throw... No, we'll throw Hog Rider right now. We're going to throw a freeze on this. We're going to take that tower, damn it. Freeze. Good timing on the freeze. If it had been any sooner, those skeletons would have wrecked me. Hey, look, I've got skeletons. They're just bigger than yours. That makes them better. Ta-da! But yeah, the early 2000s range I usually find, and I'm sure it's the amount of people that are playing this game and how thick this rank is, like the 2000 plus rank, it's got to be massive because it's really consistent, the play I see between people who are at 2000 and 2200. 2000 people, I just can sneak things in on them all the time. I don't know, like all the time. But yeah. And then it looks like King hasn't actually gotten his Dark Prince yet, which is really unfortunate. I obviously love my Dark Prince. He's delightful, honestly. He is this delightful. Ice Wizard. We are going to throw Baby Dragon with Goblins the other direction. Yeah, nope. We're still going to do it. We're still going to do it. Good idea? Maybe no. Ooh, poison. Okay, so this is going to get really interesting. Because I don't know if I'll beat this guy or not. We're going to push to the left, right lane instead of the left lane. I don't really know why I switched over to the left lane lately. I think I just played too many games back-to-back, honestly. And people were just continuously pushing in that side. I'm going to go with that as my explanation. They should have something that can counter my Hog Rider, or they'll just let it beat the mess out of them. That would be awesome. I would freeze, but honestly, I think he's going to get like as much action as I can think of without having to do it. And so I'm going to do that. Oh my god, Sphere Goblins. That's so crazy. They're level 9. Sphere Goblins, ho! Boop, 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 boop. Okay, so that's fireballable. Our left side needs to be defended better than it is currently, so Tesla is going up more aggressively than normal. And what else can we do to make their day miserable? Their use of poison is the only thing that's concerning me. It's not like it deals any more damage than doing like a fireball. So it's not like it's like, oh my god, the worst thing ever. But I am willing to say that it's something to think about. Like, it legitimately is. There's a Hog Rider. Let's see how much we can distract them with just that. Mission accomplished. The Spear Goblins are not coming my way. Explosion. Bye-bye. Okay, and then we'll try to see if we can get those goblins out of the poison. My god, look at that poison! That did so much damage, that's insanity. Anyway, sorry. I did not expect them to just, like, sit in the poison for a second and then fall over and die. Clearly that is some next level shit right there. Like, whoever's making that, they know all about bad things, because that is all I see there. There's a fireball coming up. It's going to be massive. There we go. That's what I wanted. God, if only you guys just, like, froze there or something. God, that would suck so bad. Anyway. So, take a tower, defend a tower, right? I mean, that's basically the playstyle. I don't have, like, all the... I don't even know how you take a 3-crown victory anymore consistently. I don't know if that's a thing. It's hard for me to tell. Because Here, let's look at my stats real quick. Out of 620 wins, only 164 of them are 3-crown. I mean, I almost can't believe I get that many 3 crown victories anyway, because it doesn't happen very often. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe it happened a lot more when I in my earlier play, and now I'm like coasting. Let's see what we got for comments. Oh man, so King tells me that a new update is coming out next month. I am excited for this idea. I usually am pretty bad about just trolling the crap out of forums, and I haven't done it on this game because it's been so natural, and they have like this nice little function right there on your HUD, the little scroll of paper. You go to inbox, and there's no messages right now, but that's where the patch notes were the last time they put them out. I think that's awesome. Like, let's face it, a patch comes out, the first thing you do is you get on your computer, you navigate to the website, you go, oh man, let me find the thing, and then something pops up, and because you're so easily distracted, you click on it. No, that would never happen. Or they just put the patch notes in some place that's weird, and you just get distracted and don't find it. So that they throw it right in there, big thumbs up. I like it. Oh my goodness. Chief Pat has... Oh my goodness. So, I will absolutely look at that later. If somebody's got, like, the preview, then I will rant and theorycraft while playing between 2,000 and 2,200 in the ladder consistently. Let's push this directly into their face. They decided that an elixir pump was the appropriate action. We are here to tell them that we don't like them, their face is stupid, and that we like being mean to them. It's a really nice message, I like to think. So, obviously, there's no full dump truck there. We're going to get like 500-600 damage out of this. Awesome, I'll take it. We got to defend now. And then we'll defend with Baby Dragon, because he's cute, I think. I think he's cute. Dragon. Trogdor comes in tonight. And since there's 2 of those suckers just sitting right there, I will fire away. Oops. Okay, so we're gonna do a little bit of regroup. Okay, so once he gets to a point, their Pika, Puka, Porka, Pika, Puka, Paka, Puka, Puka, Porka. Anyway, we will, Wow, I really threw out that Hog Rider. Anyway, apologies, that was terrible. I was going to throw the Hog Rider after they got onto my side of the base. But, you know, that's not going to happen now. That is entirely nixed. That explosion will take out most of it. Their goblins are still not dead from my goblins. That's really bad. This is what I get for talking instead of thinking. So we're probably gonna have to work really hard to win this. They haven't played stupidly. I've played like an idiot. I mean, that tower's going down. We could freeze it, but that's a pretty big mess of elixir for basically no real reward. Their Valkyrie will get nowhere. My giant skeleton hopefully will get somewhere. Once they engage on that, Hog Rider's going to go down. He is too damn wily for his own good. We are going to freeze all of that. I mean, you see that sweet elixir pump right there? Do some fireball action. It's at least tied up. They almost did legitimately stop that, just so we're all clear. That elixir pump was really well played. I'm really glad it didn't get to me. And, you know, this is going to turn into a mess. Okay, so there's our mess. We've got a freeze. It might work. Might work. Oh god, it might work really well. I like Fireball. You guys like Fireball? I like Fireball. Oh, get him, Dragon! Get him! Anyway. Okay, so Tesla, Hog Rider is not going to be here quick enough. We don't have enough time to double Fireball. We need Giant Skeleton now for defense. And then Spear Goblins are going to go down. That is their job. This is predictable, and it is frozen. Okay, so we need to get out there now. Like, now, no, 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 no. We don't have enough time. What we really want is to fireball them away from my Hog Rider, so they won't get the hit. There it is. And I'll take my victory. Akak gives me the delightful commentary that burninating everything. Yeah, I mean, baby dragon is... He's got character. He's going to grow on me. It's going to be a problem. I'm going to love him like a son or a daughter or a dog or just something I can mispronounce. Because, I mean, let's face it. He's not a dragon. He's a dwagon. He is a baby dwagon. There's no R there. It's a W. Cute little baby dwagon. He's hunting wascally wabbits also. But yeah, I don't know. He's definitely getting full accommodations for today. Is he going to get me over 2,200? Maybe, I don't know. Is he doing a good job so far? Yeah. Have I highlighted his play at all? No. I've just thrown him, and honestly, I'm not analyzing heavily about what he's doing. But he is making a positive force for me. The fact that he is flying gives him a level of immunity. The fact that he takes hits from towers pretty well makes him attractive. The fact that he AoEs, even if it's not amazing AoE, it kills little things. And I use it to sort of like siege those bomb towers. So even though I thought I was going to go through a bunch of cards today, I stopped at the first one. I like him. Oh, 2 new troops that are coming in on this one. And Akak says he needs consummate V's. Yes, absolutely. And what's going on, Delroy Richards? Says he's in level 6 in Arena 3. What is that, Boneyard? Is that Boneyard? No, Boneyard's 2, right? Oh, you are in the Barbarian Bowl. So, and appreciate the information, King. I absolutely will go look at it. We'll talk about it the next time I stream, which will either be it'll be tomorrow. Let's face it, it'll be tomorrow. I'll do some weekend streaming. So, straight out, I will tell you, like, you've already made it through training camp. Sorry to sidebar. You've already made it through training camp. There's a really solid amount of troops in here. You've made it through basically the Goblin Stadium. I personally love some of the units from here. It's entirely up to you how you want to use them, but they are worthwhile. They do have staying power. So if you like them, level them up, please. This is like, if I could have everything maxed from Bone Pit, I would be the greatest in all the land. Not because it's that important, but I use Giant Skeleton constantly. Balloon is devastating if you are good with it. I was playing some Balloon the last night, and it was fun. But I also noticed that anybody who actually wanted to fight me, which is a thing I like to do. I like to get into like big brawls and have a whole bunch of units all over the thing. I like to sit there and toe-to-toe slug it out. Like that's like my favorite thing to do. Balloon does not contribute to that at all. He just goes float, 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 and it goes poof. And so that's why he's not going to work out in my deck, but please, by all means, pick him up. Literally everything on here except for Tombstone is usable and playable with consistently. Tombstone, I think, is more of a specialization, and somebody will tell me how it's amazing one day, and I'll be like, that's amazing. But for right now, Tombstone's the only thing in there that I can't give you recommendations on to use. And then same thing with Barbarian Bowl. Everything except for Expo, which got nerfed so that you can't just basically use it to murder from the back line, is good here if you use it. If you're running into spawner decks, the bomb tower skeleton destroys them. Like, it legitimately does destroy them. If you need advice on decks, I do have a whole bunch of playthrough on my channel. You can definitely see what I was playing, at least by Barbarian Bowl. And I stayed really consistent with my deck for a long time. So if you want tips and tricks, please, by all means, go take a look at it. It's good stuff. Oh my god, and Goblin Barrel. I apologize. No, we're gonna take 2 seconds to point that out. So Arena 1. If you have Goblin Barrel in the early arenas and you know how to use it, which is you bait arrows, and you basically use your Goblin Barrel when they've really used a bunch of their elixir to like stop one of your pushes, you just throw it in a corner where the action is not. Goblins pop out of it and they just stab the building to death with meat cleavers. It makes no sense, and it's amazing. So early arenas were a lot of fun, like a lot of fun, because it was basically Wild West. Everybody didn't have all the cards. You didn't know what you were doing. You had no idea what your matchup was against. But all of the early level cards are not worse than the later level cards. I play with a lot of early level cards because they're still good and still effective. So just keep that in mind when you're leveling stuff. It's good for you. Whatever you like, you should stick to that. And you'll find ways that you can win with the cards you like, and maybe you'll find stuff that you're like, oh man, I really like this card, but it gets super hard stomped by this. If you can find a counter to what's basically taking down your favorite cards, it's probably just as viable as anybody other's strategy. I will tell you straight out, as soon as you hit Arena 6, you will run into mortars and elixir pumps and golems to a lesser extent, and you will suddenly realize that the end of this game currently looks a lot more one-dimensional. The playground from Spell Arena and below is amazing. Like, that the journey through Spell Arena 5 was one of the best pieces of gaming I have ever done in my life. So enjoy that. And as I said, once you hit 6, it's only because people basically put together decks that are so against the, like, oh, you could fight anything in, like, the game. You need a specific deck to fight mortars. And I don't mean one deck. I mean you need in your deck to have specific things to fight mortars against people who are playing them well. And that's the only gripe I have in this entire game. And they'll fix it. They will. I've already got full confidence in them at this point. Ding, 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 ding. And then, so I got other comments. I'm in Arena 7. Boop, 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 boop. I got some new people popping up. How you guys doing today? We're going to keep going. I'm at 52 minutes. I usually play for 45 minutes to an hour. I'll go over if I'm having a good time or if we've got like a chest to get. This is the range where you start seeing me lose. I have no problem showing you guys that I lose. I totally do lose. Oh my god, a golem. So that's really expensive. We're going to throw as much garbage down the right-hand side as we can without being scared of losing mercilessly to that golem. So we're going to start with Baby Dragon over here. I like this for flanking. It also means that whatever comes in, he's going to take the hits first instead of the tower. And then... and then he just is like, peace out, I already did my job. so that's interesting information. So what happened there is that Baby Dragon didn't think there was an opponent anymore, so he just ran for it. Okay, so his positioning could have been better, is what I just deduced there, quote unquote, deduced. That's a Valkyrie and minions. They hit them well by throwing them at the same time. That's really quick skills. Hog Rider on Hog Rider, we're going to go for simultaneous hits. He's a lower level than I am. It's honestly bad news for him. Because, and by that I mean I suck. Oh my god, so much talk that I just did right there. So, had the freeze gone through, I definitely would have gotten off more than he would have gotten off, and my tower would have killed him faster because obviously I'm a higher level than him. But his goblins actually managed to kill it the second that it went out, which is really bad. And I'm more than willing to tell you that that's bad on me. So we're going to do same thing again, not surprising. And then... So, a wizard's going to pop up, basically, or something equivalent. There's our wizard. Fireball looks great right now, because those minions will just basically get to go hog wild as best they want to. The explosion happens. This time, both of my AoE clears, because that's literally both of my AoE clears, decide to get in on the action. Good for that. It slows down really fast. That's really good. Freeze will stop all of this. And then a Dark Prince would be a great thing right here. Okay. So we'll see if we can get a small amount of redemption with our Hog Rider here. My play earlier was terrible. I could fireball that if I had the forethought, but I wasn't anticipating fireballing it, and throwing a fireball late basically makes you lose. And I'm really not really joking about that. If you throw a fireball too early, all that's going to happen is you're going to miss, they're going to run out of it, and the amount of contribution that fireball should have represented basically gets just crushed. Okay, we need to completely ignore the right side now. It's not important any longer, unless for some reason I think I can group up and get everything going that way. Because they basically started taking any interest in the right-hand side because of the giant, I have some ability to come back for this, but otherwise, no chance. Like, no chance at all. Okay, freeze is going to come in right handy. If they got a freeze, that's cool. As soon as he locks on the wizard, Hog Rider is going for a spin. We're going to fireball. That'll take care of... No, it won't take care of the minions. They're too far out. I mean, it'll get the tower, but I should have basically dropped it a little bit further down. That would have hit the minions. Is that overkill? Sure, but is it literally figuring out how to play better? Yeah, I mean, that's the point. And when you throw fireball, it's always a little bit of a gamble. You're basically trying to hit the very edge of a tower, and then whatever's surrounding it to get as much collateral damage as humanly possible. Oh, man. But yeah, so we're at 6 out of 10. Good for me. 2183. I could tell you that I'm going to go straight into Legendary Arena this cast, and it would be a total lie. The likelihood of me starting to lose very shortly is statistically high. I've been doing that for the last 2 weeks. I would be more upset if I wasn't basically getting cards daily from clanmates. Like, I've got a Hog Rider that's almost level 6. I've been working on that forever. Boom goes the dynamite. This is a success. We're going to throw a Hog Rider in there because they still have that elixir pump. What are we going to do to basically really rub it in their face? That they're trying to go for the long game. And no, we're gonna stop this right now. This is going to be a big fireball. It's going to be great. I would have loved to throw that all over that tower. But once again, you miss with that, and this really easy pickup turns into a disastrous slight. It's not the most important thing. It's just if you mess up with your spells because they're not units, it's no good. Their Golem is really solid, as is my Dark Prince, though. He's going to take off at least some of that damage on that, and that's really good for me. We need definitely some distraction. That'll do... Oh my god. So this is adorable. So here is what's going on. Okay, so the freeze is the only thing I can do to like minimize the likelihood that I just lose outright, but it's just not going to stop there, honestly. And if I had been smart, I wouldn't have even thrown the Hog Rider. They're going for the kill right this second. We're going to wait for them to group up for Fireball. I'm going to take an excessive amount of damage. Like, I am. Like, that's just what's going to happen. And I still don't have their tower down. So this guy basically is a Golem user. This is traditional Golem play. And Tesla. I mean, and this is one of the things that people don't realize about Mortars and Expo, is that they have to be put in a particular position, so their quote-unquote weakness is that you basically have to, oh god, so bad. Okay, so Fireball on that because we can get it. This is so bad, is the easy way to say it. So they're going for the throat. I think that's honestly the way that you go for 3-star victories all the time, is you use a Golem, and it's really good at that. I've got no problem with Golem. He is counterable. I was playing way more about taking their stuff down, and, you know, it threw me for a loop. That's what they do. Still got a crown for a crown chest. That's what we're here for today. If I suddenly become way better at the game and my trophy ranking goes over 2,200, amazing. But is it? I mean, probably not. And I got no problem with that pessimism. Because, as I said, all that's happening is I'm basically building up my deck with my clan to get more units into place that I want to be stronger. I'm a way off from like level 9. That's if you have level 9, you've been paying money, and I've been paying money. Just so we're clear, I totally threw chests every time I went up arenas. And so if you're at 9, that literally means that you've just been throwing as much as possible into XPing up your units, and perfectly fine. Just like if I'm this far away from it, I can only imagine how much you had to put in to this game to get there. Let's see here. And just reading comments. King was like, if you lose to an Expo, and then it's like, nah, that wasn't an Expo deck. That was a Golem deck. And honestly, with the way Golem moves, the Expo kind of makes sense because it's hard to get that to basically, it's hard to kill a Golem. And that would give you plenty of time to set up for your Expo or Mortar. You see it a lot. If I was going to use that deck, I would have used the Mortar instead because it's cheaper. It's only 4 Elixir. There's nothing fair about it. So yeah, if we had been playing against that, I would have also lost. But yeah, we got 3 more chests or 3 more crowns to go. Let's see what we can get. As I said, I'm going to be playing over what my normal comfort level it is, but we're here for a chest on it, and that's an okay piece of content for me. Dragon. Okay, so Giant Skeleton, you get out there. Dragon, you bodyguard him. I want to see how good this works. Maybe it worked. No, that's pretty solid. It's certainly not perfect. It doesn't need to be, though. That does, though. If you use Giant Skeleton enough, what I did there was basically sacrifice the Dark Print into that horde so that the bomb would go off on the back of most of them. I don't know, it's one of my favorite plays. I don't like sacrificing by any stretch of the imagination, but, you know, is what it is. And then that Tesla's too far back to really be very useful, but at the same time, if he's pushing this out, is what it is. Nah, we won't do that. Baby Dragon Hog Rider. Let's see what your combo makes. Boom! Fight to the death. This isn't so bad. And, I mean, there's not enough of them that I even have to worry about defense. Minion hordes are pretty unattractive. Like, that's just the easy way to say it. I don't have Minion Horde in my deck anymore. I got really tired of basically having a whole bunch of units that can be killed with Fireball, or not by Fireball, by arrows, and I take an Elixir loss. So I kind of just got to the point where I said, nah, I'm just going to play with medium-sized units that can't be exploited by spells. Is that smart? I don't know. Is it really one-sided? You know it. Am I really one-sided in my play? Yeah, that happens. Okay, so they're going for the Hog Ride, I'm going for the Hog Ride. I think I got better setup. I got a freeze on the way. Got a good freeze on the way. I'll take it. It's nice. Giant Skeleton from all the way back, because they're going to have some sort of retaliation. There's our retaliation. We're going to have some support. This is going to turn into a big, nice mess. Nobody wants that much pressure on their tower, but at the same time, like, I knew how that one was going. Giant Skeleton is the ultimate in, like, shielding your own stuff. Freeze for me. We had longer time. We would have seen exactly how nasty that got for them. you know, it's a good game. uh, so I got a deck recommendation, and it's funny because King's like Aero doesn't use any other decks. And it's pretty true. I haven't branched out. I try different things in combination, but there's so many cards I'm not willing to give up because I think they're too good. And the Musketeer Hog combo is really good, but the problem I have with it is that it basically makes it so that the Hog Rider is the sacrificial piece. I personally think Hog Rider does tremendous amounts of damage to towers, and it's only right that it has to get up on it. Musketeer was being played with for like 3 days ago, and the only problem I had with it is I was like, oh yeah, this will be great for like ranging towers and this and that. Either I suck with Musketeer, which is totally possible, or it's just not doing the things I need it to do. Oh, no. I am not reading the comments of what we're friendly matching against. It's totally fair that you know what I'm playing. That's the whole point of it. And yeah, I will totally throw a friendly battle. Do, 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 do. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. And then comment is minion horde is OP if you get to the tower. Totally true, but that's the same thing with balloon and giant skeleton, or even realistically a hog rider with a freeze. I mean, that's honestly the reason why I run what I do all the time. King, I'm totally waiting for you in clan on friendly battle. I am ignoring whatever you said was your strategy so that I can, as I said, I can heads up it. There's no point in me going, yes, I know what you're going to play, so I'm going to sit here and reserve cards. That's the opposite of my playstyle. I wait for lulls in activity. I try to measure elixir in my head in a rough sketch. Don't get me wrong, I'm not sitting there being like, this is the rate at which elixir comes in, and that's the this is what they played, so I'm going to just add and subtract it fast in my head. That is absolutely not my playstyle. But what I do is keep a rough estimate of how much elixir they've played recently so that I can have a good idea of what I can basically exploit and where I can put characters that are going to just get easy tower hits, which is, at least in my opinion, completely viable. Split push works really well in certain situations, and it should be used if you know how to use it well. Do, 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 do. And then Jason Ball goes, I have to admit, it's pretty hard to find an English stream about Clash Royale. Um, I don't know why it is hard to find that. And here, I'm going to cancel this out. Our clan is Android Games. Heck yeah, Mike Zulu. You take those cards and you keep winning. Keep winning. And yeah, that's our clan. I'll see if we got anybody who hasn't donated. I have a pretty solid policy of if you donate and you're in my clan, then you are safe. I swear I've been waiting to kick Spasmo for like a couple of days. And so there's the kick. You gotta have 1,000 trophies to get in. Those are the ironclad rules. President AWOL goes nowhere. I know what he's doing. I know why he's not playing. It's totally biased. He's a personal friend. He's gonna be in there. He's also the leader of the clan, so I can't kick him if I want to anyway. We got at least one other person I can kick if we've got interest on there. We're gonna say 2 people I can kick. If people are interested, please leave comments in there, and I will absolutely knock people out. Because I mean, we're like, here, one sec. We are we're 5 days into the new season. If you haven't donated in 5 days, I mean, honestly, like, I could easily say, like, a week or something like that, and I would knock everybody out. But, like, if people are asking, my clan is literally for, hey, guys, what's going on? Let's have a nice day. We can talk, we can chat, we can have fun, and the second your card request comes up, you throw them cards. I am totally here. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And then, as soon as I'm done with this friendly battle, I will read more comments, and we will have some more fun. I had no idea it was actually difficult to find English speakers for Clash Royale. I just started doing this because the game is so damn fun, honestly. And I know that I've been on like a tirade and like some melancholy, like childish bullshit lately, but it's just because this game is so good that when people are like, "I'm going to play it by sitting behind my walls and playing my laser. I am the Death Star." I'm like, I hate you. I hate you so much. You took a perfectly good game and just made it all about win stats, and that just offends the hell out of me. Oh man, that baby dragon right there. As I said, I haven't played with him a lot. I don't know what baby dragon's good at. I mean, I've played against him, but he doesn't get played as much later on, and I think he's a good fit for the deck, and so that's why I want to give him a real try. He's using poison against me. King the Poisoner. This is a mutiny. He's going for assassination. Oh, and neither one of us are on the side of the stream. Both of us are going to throw goblins. His 6 goblins to my 9 goblins. Bam! And so the question is... Ah, they all blew up. I was about to say, are my goblins going to run into it too quick? Of course they are. And I almost feel bad, King. I almost feel bad. I do not actually feel bad. Oh my god, I'm going to fireball the hell out of that. I don't almost ever use the emoticons. I wish I did more. I just don't want to get distracted and play poorly. I usually distract myself enough trying to do commentary and basically talk with you guys, because honestly, it's a lot of fun to quote-unquote multiplayer this game by having actual interactions with other people who are playing and watching. Like, it is a lot more fun. I can easily say that without any hesitation. Oh my god, 3 Musketeers. 3 Musketeers are most deadly because they make me want to eat candy. I am 100% not joking about that. Like, I see 3 Musketeers and I'm like, oh my god, you jerks. Oh my god. Boom. But no, seriously, 3 Musketeers. How terrible is that? Like, I don't even know if that's in their, like, flavor text to, like, make fun of that, but oh my god. Like, it's gotta be, right? No, my dragon! Oh, that is not the card I pressed. Well, King's got this one then. Yeah, there's no way I'm stopping that. That's bad timing. I'm gonna lose it bad. But yeah, no way that doesn't blow up. So good job. I was trying to click on Tesla instead of Fireball, so I literally aired a Fireball like as they're coming in. There's no escape from that at this level of play. Early on in like lower arenas, maybe you get lucky and you survive that. The damage ramp up for the cards when they get higher level versus the amount of HP that towers get does not matter. Like you will lose mercilessly. So good games, by the way. We could have dragged that out for a while longer. I'm not going to tell you I was going to win. That's totally not necessarily true. We'll open this because I like candy and treasure. 3 Musketeers. Zap is very underrated and awesome for only 2 elixir if you have a high level zap. Dear God, that is merciless. Okay, now for the reads. Okay, I'll use either Twitch camcorder. And then, so if we already filled that up. Oh my god, the King joined the clan. King, that better not be a third, like, count of yours. Now we have King and the King. Okay, baby dragons are good for rushes, early arenas. Clan again. Oh yeah, no, I'm going for the crown chest. Boop, 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 boop. If anybody wants to join the clan, please by all means leave comments in the live chat. As I said, I've got space. I will make as much space as I can. So long as you are contributing, that makes you a-okay in my book, and that's good. God, there is nothing for like real offensive action here. Okay. I have no idea how this is going to work, honestly. that was just the weirdest little cluster there, because like the Dark Prince, I was expecting him to rush at the bomb tower, but instead it was, I don't know. Like, I'm totally cool with him taking hits to towers. Like that's definitely what I want. So I'm sure that was just literally because I stuffed so many characters in there at the same time that one of them went off. And Giant Skeleton, because I like Giant Skeleton. Giant Skeleton still has to be my most played card. I love my Giant Skeleton. Like, it is criminal how much I like my Giant Skeleton, honestly. Well, I'll get some blow up there. That's good with me. I can throw a Dark Prince and hopefully get back on that tower with him, which would be super cool. Nope, he did a little side attack. That means they basically threw some minions to distract. A good charge at the Musketeer would have made it so I probably didn't even have to use Fireball to clear it out. Musketeers do plenty of damage on towers, if you have the right setup for it. I'm definitely the sort of player who has obvious gaps, or at least I think they're obvious gaps, of uptime and downtime. And so Musketeer can basically get into those gaps, and I'm very aware of that. It's just, you know, the question is how much damage can I do when I'm not having exposed weaknesses, and that's really what my playstyle is all about, is the offense over the defense. Okay, so we're gonna hope that this gets onto that tower. This is turning clustery. Nope, this is gonna be bad. Sideways Baby Dragon, because I don't want to get hit by the rocket. And then we're going to just freeze this if we can. Nope, there will be no freeze. Be a giant skeleton right here, though. But yeah, this one's a pretty strong stalemate. You know, if this goes for the next minute of overtime, which I'm sure it will. Oh, God, they didn't stick long enough. Definitely should have thrown the fireball in the back. That's bad fireball usage on my part. I'm going to take this loss pretty rough. And all they're doing is literally firing off their laser because they know they aren't going to get done with this match in 50 minutes unless they use basically ranged spells. That could probably use a little bit of toning down. I know the point of Rocket is to hit towers, but, I mean, all that's going to be is another fireball and I'm done. Fireball. Anyway, Fireball and Rocket's not a bad choice to play with. I mean, I would contemplate it if I really wanted to win all the time. I really like Freeze because it's fun, and when you use it correctly, you know, it shows that you actually were paying attention to the game. Crazy, I know. Excellent. So here's the king. He's about my same trophy level. We'll do friendly battle. Oh my god, let's see. Thumbs up. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, so I don't have anything good in my starting deck, so we're just going to go with this. And then we'll just have to play the game. That'll get there in time. Ooh, fireballs coming from my goblins. Very nice, very nice. Freeze was late on that one. I was tempted to throw it early. I just wanted to make sure that he wasn't going to throw anything extra like that. His reaction is good, by the way, because he's going for like super hard right now, which he should. The W's. That was really fun, by the way. I obviously didn't do any commentary while I was doing it. I don't want to give. I mean, there's enough of a delay that I'm not going to give away my strategy or anything like that. It's just in friendly battles, you might as well go all out. Honestly, that was. I like fights where either it comes down to like the last second, and it's close, or ones where not against friends but against other people where you just go in there and just stomp. So that's, I don't know, that's my idea of a good time. It really is. And then let's see here, ting 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 ting. Just reading these up really quick. Kink kink kink. And then for anybody who actually watches, I've got a Twitter account that goes out. I think it goes out as soon as I start streaming, so that's obviously not giving you any heads up. I have no idea, honestly, if I can schedule events that will show up for people. Maybe that's possible. I will basically do some homework and see if I can make this a little bit easier for you guys to watch. I try to play on average once a day for the week. That doesn't mean that I'll play like every day of the week. It means that I'll try to do like 2 one day and then 1 other days and stuff like that. But yeah, we'll get back to this crown chest. I need 2 more. But yeah, we'll see what we get here. Not a lot of early stuff. It's unfortunate. Okay, so they've got a giant skeleton, I've got a giant skeleton. My giant skeleton will be on my side of the court. Pretty sure you guys know what that means. Ah, this is the situation I wanted. Balloons are a little bit of a rough spot for me. So I want to see exactly how quick they shred that guy. And the answer is pretty darn quick, honestly. Okay, so they also have a baby dragon, so my god, serendipity and such. Okay, as soon as that bomb goes up, there's our Hog Rider riding through the ashes. 0 Fs will be given. And then I can't freeze that far away, so I'm not willing to use it. Dark Prince can take care of this by itself. We will throw Tesla on that side. And no, I haven't opened Crown Chest yet. I'm working on it. Still working on it. For some reason, they don't give you crowns for friendly battles. Wonder why. Okay, so we're going to throw our giant skeleton directly behind their giant skeleton. That way, he will walk away from the bomb with the explosion in the background, if he does not get killed by these minions first, actually. I had to throw my goblins so that we made sure the bomb blew up. There's no good if you let somebody else's giant skeleton drop the bomb all over you. It hurts! That's why I use it. I think it's one of the best cards in the game for only that reason. The bomb is so strong. And it's not reduced by tower damage like spells are, because, you know, you have to actually work to get it there. Crazy talk, I know. We'll do some of this. Ooh, he's going for the W. I don't have a freeze. That's honestly the only thing I could do to stop that. Yeah, we'll see about this. This is going to be bad. Okay, so counter thrust go. My Black Prince will... Come on! It's like he plays this game, and like he defends with a giant skeleton. Who does that? Total jerks do that. This total jerk does that for sure. So he's going to get that tower. We need to focus on getting out there. This is going to be quote-unquote bold. It's not really. It's desperate. Let's call it what it is. So we know all of the jazz. We've lured all of it out. There goes his bomb. Here goes my bomb. Good for them. Honestly, like, good for them. Okay, and then just reading this down really quick, because some of you guys have left comments and I'm not reading them. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Da, 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 da. Oh, okay. Sorry, I was reading comments. So MCP goes, by the way, I didn't rage, I just wanted to join my clan. Totally understandable. We don't always have spots open for people to like come and go for casual games and stuff like that, which would be awesome. Honestly, I wish they would implement that as a feature, because if people are like, OMG, stream me and like fight me, I would do it. But currently the only way you can do it is if you're in a clan, at least unless somebody can tell me how you can do it otherwise. I will totally look at it. And King is asking if he can get promoted to co-leader. I would have to take that up with the original leader, and he is currently in the middle of a whole bunch of work stuff. And I don't even know what being co-leader helps with, if it helps at all. If it gives like extra stuff, or if it just makes you look shiny. So if you want it just because it looks shiny, I understand, because I also like shiny things. We're going to see if we can fireball this so that there's a giant skeleton on their side. Ooh, this is going to be real nice. And then let's see if we can clean up with spear goblins. And I guess Hog Rider. No, I like Baby Dragon, actually. The cleave and such. Let's see if we can get this all the way to the tower. Looks like mission accomplished. I'm a happy boy. There's my happy dragons. Okay, so we probably want a Tesla. I could have used the Dark Prince there. Man, Baby Dragon, you just ran off and did your own thing. You crazy, crazy little guy. I don't think I can get a freeze combo in there, but I'm going to try it. I think I can get something with it. Well, There we go. And then spear goblins, because I'm mean. Ooh, didn't even get that. Didn't even get that. Okay, so we're going to throw Giant Prince for sacrifice. We need this Tesla to go down as quickly as possible. Oh, come on! Anyway, so he's going to win that tower. Like, that amount of Pika is going to wreck a tower hard. Like, super hard. So that's misplay on my side. It shouldn't have been so aggressive trying to take it down. Because, I mean, honestly, that's what I was trying to do. Is I was trying to be proactive against destroying the Pika while it had, it was on its delay, spawning delay. Nope, we'll go for the 3. We will go for the 3. Go for the 3 right now. So that tower cleaned up pretty well for me. It's like this guy wants to win. What a weird guy. Yeah, so Pikas are pretty strong. He only had like a level 2 Pika. Level 3 really starts to wreck. Oh, lost 40 trophies for that. So that's really the big thing, is that when you play in the range that I'm playing in, you play, you get up near the 2200 ranges, you get above the 2200s, and then somebody who's like playing really well that's in the lower 2000s like catches a piece of you, and then you lose basically 40 or more points, and you're just like, wow, well, let's start all over again. And that's why I called it the doldrums, is that I've been going basically up the elevator and then falling right back down, like, just for weeks. And honestly, as I said, I'm going to XP up my deck, I'm going to get stronger characters, I have what I like about my deck, I just want to keep trying out more stuff to see what else I like. And Baby Dragon is playing really well so far. I'm not like, oh my god, 100% win rating. But I think at this point, I don't think anybody can do 100% win rating, honestly. We need one more crown chest. I'm at hour and a half. Let's just hope I can get one, right? Okay, so we can try Steamroller with Baby Dragon. We have Fireball and Goblins for possible support. We're not doing the long game because oh man. So we'll see how this works. I think. Make it. Oh, that's good. That's real good. Okay, so I'm good with that. Hog Rider goes right back out. See if we can keep pressure up. Nah, we got a hit. Not the best, not the worst. Tesla should take care of most of that. And then, as soon as we get closer, we can just drop a giant skeleton on it. I know that the... Oh my god. Okay, so... I know that I could use Fireball on Barbarians, and now I'm deeply regretting it. Because obviously, Fireball doesn't stop a Hog Rider. And then we'll throw Baby Dragon again. We already know what they've played. This is basically going to be exactly what we saw last time, except for they managed to get a Knight out of nowhere. We need to basically pressure that and kill it. See what we can do to get that giant skeleton up onto that wall. Doesn't make it far enough. It's unfortunate. They didn't play bad timing on their units anyway. Dark Prince is going to go down there for Soak. Hog Rider should be coming out soon from them, so we've got our Tesla. But we're not going to play it until we actually see it. This is the discussion a second ago. Screw these barbarians. We got more important things to waste our Tesla on. Got a minute left. We're gonna throw a giant skeleton at the minute mark with the full double elixir. There's our reason for saving that. Here's our spear goblins behind it. Just don't worry about the left side. It'll take care of itself. Right side, Hog Rider. Hog Rider! Get a hit, please. Thank you. And then I think a baby dragon over here will pick up as much of this as I can contemplate a unit doing, which would be awesome. Oh man, and he makes his way over to the left side. He is a team champ right here. Look at this guy. He wants to make sure we get the win on this one. He's really trying. Okay, fireball on all of that. Just all of it. Don't want to deal with you. So he's going to blow up. We don't get the same bang that we did normally, but I didn't want a whole bunch of barbarians to be on our side for obvious reasons. Since, you know, we're getting near the end. Okay, so basically we're doing the same idea. Bodyguard again. Throwing a fireball. That should get a bunch of action. Tesla to stop our Hog Rider. And we're probably going to have to use a freeze. Nah, we're going to use a giant skeleton. Screw that. Okay, so while they're coming with that, I'm coming with this. Ooh, that could be a really bad play right now. Yeah, that was pretty bad. And this will be a loss. Okay, maybe not a loss, but I'm pretty sure you all know how many hits that would have taken. That was a 3-hit, and I would have gotten the 3-hit. And because his barbarians were in the way, I was going to get the tower hits, so the timer basically saved his butt there. Boop, boop, boop. Crown chest. Why do you give me Royal Giants? I don't think anybody wants Royal Giants. Oh, but I do want 3 Hog Riders. And a Rage. Oh, man, I will take that. That's a good Crown chest. I hope Crown chests get even better in the future. Free chests are really cool, too. Don't get me wrong. I like them. But yeah. Anyway. I will happily take 3 Hog Riders. It's so good. Do I have any more requests for the day? No, not yet. 18 minutes? Oh my god. 18 minutes. Somebody in my clan is going to give me a Hog Rider. And I'm going to be really close to hog riding off into that sunset with a level 6 Hog Rider. I'm going to be so happy. Oh man. But yeah. So, I did my crown chest. Much longer than I normally cast for. You guys are all welcome. It's that spirit of John Cena throwing a knight in the thumbnail. It's what it's all about. I hope you guys actually like what I'm doing. Apparently I am an oddity because I'm an English speaker who streams Clash Royale, so apparently that's a thing. That's awesome. And, you know, I will happily take as many people who want to watch me. I can play other decks if people make requests. Leave them in regular comments ahead of time so I can plan it. Doing stuff on the fly, you're just going to see me play like crap, and I hope you don't want to see me play like crap, because that's mean. You'd hurt my feelings. They're very small and sensitive. But yeah, I mean, that's the sort of thing that I normally do. Please like, subscribe, leave comments, and if you want help with decks or stuff like that, if you leave them in like the actual comments on the video, I'll respond back to you. I hope everybody, as I said, is liking what I'm doing. Test run for Baby Dragon complete. Are we willing to test other cards? Sure, why not? Like, I've got a level 4 Prince. I have not honestly tried out. That'll probably be my next stream. But Baby Dragon, he's got a very strong audition, and I like that. It's probably what my deck needs, and I'm more than willing to admit that. But we'll see. We'll see what we get. This has been Aero from N2 Mobile Games. We're into mobile games. This is the best mobile game, I think, on the market. Like, ever. Just ever for, like, actual mobile games. I'm having a lot of fun playing it, and I hope you guys are having a lot of fun watching it. But I will see you guys probably tomorrow. You guys have a nice day.